Today's episode is brought to you by Live at 5. We got one more week in April. Brassaholics is tomorrow. That is going to be epic. We were at the Young Valley performance. It was so awesome. Actually, Jamie was helping out.
Yes.
We filmed some footage there too. It's on our Patreon. Make sure you visit us on patreon.com. Think about being a patron. You might see yourself in the video. But yeah, Live at 5, tons of drinks, food, crafts. I mean, there's people making beaded necklaces out there from the art center, Abby and Olivia. Man, it's a good vibe. Make sure you're out there. Live at 5. We'll be there. Also, May 21st is a makeup date. Royal Horses is playing. That's the day before Crawfish Jam. But look, we really just got to get to this episode because I'm so excited. We want you to subscribe. We want you to do all those things. We appreciate you. HardyStreetBoys.com. Check out our merch. The online store it's great. It's vibing. We're really proud of it. If you're listening to us on Spotify, thank you for following. Apple Podcasts, please leave a review if you like it. And then watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. You just need an email address. You create a password. I know it's annoying, but it really helps us out, and we really appreciate you. Today, we have Chance Montgomery of Third World Sessions. The guy's a beast, and he's so positive. I haven't met him yet. We're going to actually meet him on the show. So if you haven't met him, you get to meet him with us. It's super exciting. We got some fun stuff planned. So let's run it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
The hardest street boys.
Hardest street boys.
Hardest street boys.
The hardest street boys.
Hardest street boys.
The hardest street boys.
Hardest street boys.
Hardest street boys.
The hardest street boys.
The hardest street.
Y'all got it, man. Hardest street boys.
Hardest street boys. Like and subscribe.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, that's so good. That's so good.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Man,
what a great weekend.
what a weekend.
Man, Live at 5 was amazing.
Whew. It's back, baby.
Dude, we're back. We're back. I'm vaxxed and I'm back.
Man, I saw so many people.
Dude, it was so much fun trying to film and then just realizing there's no way you can walk around that park without stopping 100 times.
That's it.
The video that's on our Patreon, we started to vlog a little, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But you especially, you're Mr. Hattiesburg,
I know a lot of people.
You know a ton of people.
Yeah, I got a lot. I mean, I don't know. I've been here for 20 some odd years and met so many people. It's hard to walk around at Live at 5 and not bump into, a ton of your friends. So
yeah,
that's one of the things I love so much about it.
Well, I've been here longer, and you still know more people than me. It's not even like a few more people. It's not even close how many people revere Massive J, man. But it's so cool to see that so many people were telling us that they watched the show or they listened to the show.
Yeah,
and that was like we said, I'll never look at the view count ever again.
Yeah. Just, thanks to everybody who is watching and listening. I really appreciate it.
Hey, we love you so much. We really do. And the love we've felt from everybody, seeing people in person, it's very weird talking into a camera and a microphone where, it's good that we're together so we can actually talk to each other, but, you don't get that feedback. So that was so nice. Man, Live at 5 itself, Allison Neville knocked it out of the park. So proud of her and her team. What was that like? You helped out. You volunteered and helped out.
Yeah, I got off
them.
work early, and I came downtown, and they were pretty much mostly set up. But it's just, set up a couple tents. You get the Coke tool or the Coke trailer. You get that set up. You get the lights strung up for the bathrooms, and you get the beer tent set up. And there's a lot of moving parts. Allison's out there kind of coordinating. Like vendors are showing up, and they need to know where they're going to be placed. And it's kind of like, all right, this is where you're going to be, and kind of. A lot of moving parts, a lot of things going on. The band's getting there, the production people are getting there and setting up the stage. So it's a lot of involvement. I was trying to tell you earlier that you think it starts at 5, but there's a lot of early in the afternoon of things moving.
Well, and then afterwards too, everybody else is gone. It's a late.
It's the breakdown.
You're there early and you stay late. So yeah, it was so great, man. Young Valley sounded great. Man, Katrina can play a fiddle.
I thought it was so great to hear them. Again, it's also a social aspect. So there's so many people there. You're out there having a good time, but I went up there into the front and sat down with some friends on their little blanket and enjoyed a couple tunes, and they sounded amazing.
Man, it was good to see the kids on the Razor scooters. I've never been so happy to almost break an ankle. It's like, some of those kids, man, like, I'm glad they're having fun, but it's treacherous on the sidewalk. I stay on the grass.
That's the thing. You call it a sidewalk, and yes, it is a sidewalk, but during Live at 5, it's not a sidewalk. It's a Razor scooter track.
X Games.
Yeah, and it's a slalom. They have to weave through people.
Yeah.
And you better watch your toes.
You better. I
tell all the ladies, you watch those. You're wearing flip-flops or open-toed shoes, you're wearing your sandals, you better watch out.
Man, and especially when you see the kid who has just the blue face from eating like a snow cone. Like he's just sugar high. Like his eyes are just glazed over, like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah.
You're like, that kid... It's not his fault. He's drunk on fun.
Yeah.
And he's gonna hit you in the ankle with his scooter and not even know he did.
It's funny you mentioned that. I saw Sean Harris's child with like just a mouthful of blue, and I was like, here we are. This is it.
Yeah, man, it was so much fun. So much fun to see everybody. And man, there's a lot of people I hadn't seen in a while. DJ Don King.
Your boy.
Man, your boy DK. Super nice too. I felt really awkward carrying that camera on the gimbal.
You shouldn't feel so awkward.
Well, and I'm just a neurotic.
You're a documentarian. Is that a thing?
As Chad Cox said, I'm the neurotic boyfriend of this group. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said that to me. It was so perfect. And I was like, yeah, that's I'm pretty neurotic, man. Like, I just need to be able to relax. And it was so nice that Don King was like, hey man, just do your thing, like chill. And that's what I miss about being around people, is because when you're by yourself, you get caught in your head and you're thinking about all kinds of different things, and then having the reassurance of somebody who said something very simple to me, it just it kind of made my evening. And so, yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool getting to take this show on the road a little bit. And that was really fun. I really enjoyed the old aspect of Live at 5, getting to socialize, but the new aspect of being the Hardy Street Boys and kind of seeing how that goes. We got to talk to Betsy Mercier from City Hall. For a little while. I think she's gonna end up just hosting this show eventually. If we don't watch it, she's just gonna.
Yeah, she turned the questions on to us. She asked the questions, or she posed the questions to me at least.
She got you. She wanted to play 21 questions. We got to 5 because they're busy.
Yeah.
They got the election coming up, so they were talking to everybody. So it was good to see that too. That felt normal too. But,
oh yeah,
man, so much fun. And then going into Saturday, we had the arts market here in our home base at the Hattiesburg Community Arts Center,
right over there.
Man, Emily Gillespie is working her tail off to have all these events. First of all, to have tenants would be one thing. Being like a landlord is not easy, but then to also have events going on. That involve the tenants, but not everybody there is a tenant here. But, she's doing so much for the arts and then also just the city. That was really cool, getting to tour the whole thing.
I was kind of surprised. I thought it was going to be outside, which, and I guess they moved it inside, which was actually great. It felt nice and cool inside, and people were spaced out, and there were some really cool some vendors, really cool art vendors there.
Well, and it's good because there were some cloudbursts, so if they would have been outside, they would have gotten caught. That was a good decision to do it inside. It was cool seeing Kyle, our neighbor, Kyle Bowman, Hub City Stained Glass. He had the clovers that Allison said she designed, so that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool that they have, because Kyle helped out with Live at 5. I didn't realize that. They're awesome. They're really helping each other out. I think they've really figured it out. That's like a true partnership. Good for you, Kyle and Allison. We love you. But then Abby Allen had some really cool artwork hanging.
Yeah, she's been doing some cool stuff.
I want to get that. I got to save up I got to break a piggy bank to get. Spence Townsend did a Camp Shelby painting.
Oh, I love that. The one that said, the Camp Shelby. It's very Spence. But what I like it. When I see it, I'm almost like, man, that looks like a really cool album cover. Like, that would be so cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, what we need to do is we need to commission Spence Townsend to do the Hardy Street Boys and hang it on our backdrop.
Dude, that would be amazing.
That's the thing. If you are an artist and you feel like you can capture the ridiculousness of our faces, we'll put it on this backdrop is so we can nail stuff to it, So we'll do it. We don't even have to have a reason. But yeah, it was cool seeing all the vendors. We actually, it's going to be hard to talk about everybody right now, but on our Patreon, we filmed we got to every vendor, got to talk to some of them about what they're doing. I thought it was great, the dangly earrings.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make the switch to dangly earrings, and there's a team, what was it? It was at 816 or 16.8. I'm butchering that, but we'll put it in the description.
18.6.
18.6 is what it was.
Right.
Yeah. It's like a Bible verse.
Yeah. Some scripture.
And it's a woman and an 11-year-old girl, Morgan. Miss Morgan makes the jewelry. So it's like a team of, like a millennial and then like a Gen Z or whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was a very cool aspect too.
Super cool. Yeah, and they had they had it together. They were ready with a pitch and everything.
One of my favorites was Miss Martha Ginn was set up. She does amazing quilting, and she made some really cool like quilted postcards and everything. I mean, she was apparently, she's sent some quilts off to like a competition up in like Wisconsin, and has been featured on like PBS in Wisconsin or something like that. So yeah, we actually, when I was working for the newspaper, we ran a story about her. She's kind of a cool lady.
Yeah, that was cool talking to her. I like that. I didn't notice this. It wasn't until I looked at the video. She's got some purple in her hair.
Yeah, she's hip.
I love that. Love to see that. LP, Miss Pickett was out, had the turmeric tea and the pear sorbet. I think
that sorbet was right on time.
I was fasting, so it wasn't anything personal. I was just, just trying to hold my fast. But then there was a lot of, I got a Badass Mom bookmark thing that was really cool. There's a lot of, I noticed cats were the subject of a lot of art. I'm a cat guy. I love a cat. Nothing against dogs, just I don't know. I'm just, once again, kind of a weird guy. I like cats. But there was a lot of cool cat artwork, a lot of plants, like plant hangers. We talked to a couple people that make...
This girl who does macrame.
She macrames. Yeah, that was really cool.
Little plant hangers.
And we met the guys that had... the plant has to be indoors.
Yeah.
It's from Africa, they said, and it can't take the full sunlight. I think maybe it's like a plant that grows in
it's also
in the shade or something. I don't
Black
really know.
Velvet. I remember that.
It felt
mainly
like
because of the song.
Yeah, it feels like felt. Yeah, it's a super soft plant. But then they make some of those hangers for them too, and there's all kinds of stuff. We saw a lady. This was crazy. The lady that made her own body butter and skincare products because her daughter has eczema, and she's like, all the stuff we got, none of it worked. So, hey, hold my drink. I'm gonna just make a skincare line.
Yeah, I was kind of like hoping like maybe one day she can be on like Shark Tank or something, or take that product and get a little bit of backing, like maybe put it out there because it sounded amazing. The story.
Yeah, 100%. And her son was there, like helping out, and they were talking about how he's going to be an artist too, and it was super cool. That was the other thing. It was just a great vibe, all ages, welcome. And if you haven't checked out the arts market. I don't know. There's not every week. But
I think it's once a month.
Once a month. You got it. You got to check it out. It's great.
I don't want to say. I think it might be the third Saturday of each month traditionally.
Saturday.
So I don't. And it's usually from 10 to 4. So.
Yeah. Emily and Abby Allen do a live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday through Hattiesburg Parks and Recreation. Mm-hmm. It's all through the city. So if you follow the city on Instagram or social media, whatever.
The city is Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. Yeah. You can get that information. And their live stream's fun too, So we'll link that. That's in the description as well. So yeah, man. So I'm excited about today. I'm excited about getting to tomorrow, Brassaholics at Live at 5. Our sponsor, Live at 5.
Wait.
That was really nice of them to do that. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And that was supposed to be. This was originally going to be downtown Crawfish Jam. Now that Crawfish Jam's pushed back to the 22nd, tickets are on sale. Link in the description. Now Brassaholics is still going to play in Hattiesburg just for Live at 5, so it'll be a good time. So I'm really excited. I feel like I say I'm really excited a lot, but I'm not lying.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always excited when you get outside and you get some live music, especially a group like Brassaholics.
Dude, that's going to be so killer.
Any brass band to me, I don't know.
Hopefully we can get them for an interview. We're going to film that too. So if you're out there at Live at 5 and you see me with a phone on a stick, wave, and you're not in trouble. unless you're doing something that you don't want filmed, but then just don't do that. But yeah, and then that'll be released on our Patreon as well. So today we have Chance Montgomery, our buddy T.Y. Tyner. We're going to give him a producer credit for this.
Has to get a credit.
Casting director.
Kind of, shining a light.
Well, and this is the thing. How did I not know that this guy was doing this great stuff? It's so cool. I'm really excited to be able to talk to him about it, see what he's been doing. He's been putting out like weekly videos of local singers, and he performs as well. So we're going to get him in here, and yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Chance Montgomery.
Up next. Hey, Drew.
Hey, Jamie. Did you start a gang for real?
I started a bike gang.
Why do you need to be in a bike gang? You hate leather.
It's not what you think.
What is it then?
It's a bicycle gang.
Okay.
That rides around Hattiesburg.
Right.
And we do poetry readings. It's called Spoke and Word.
Okay, so you started a bicycle gang off of a pun. Okay, what's the initiation? How do you join?
You basically just catch up with spoken word. And if you're going to join, you have to read a poem at your first meeting.
So if you're a poet, you need to make sure you know it. Does that count as my first reading?
Where's your bicycle? We're not at a park, so no.
This is awkward.
You're not in yet. It's also blood in, blood out, so.
Right. Perfect. Chance, good to have you here, man.
We recording.
We're here.
Dang, what's up?
We're on, dude.
I'm good, bro.
We were actually recording this whole time.
Really?
I'm just gonna cut it
much.
though.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Movie magic,
Yeah. Let's go.
You know how the movie magic works. Though.
A little, bro. I learned the basics.
A little. Okay. You're being modest. So I checked you out. Is it Third World? So Third World is your brand.
Yeah.
And you have this right now. You have the Third World Cabin Sessions.
Yep.
But you do lots of different things through that avenue.
Yeah.
How did you get started with Third World? Give us your best pitch. Like what's up with Third World?
I had a dream, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God gave me a dream, told me to wake up and draw a hat that I saw. And I was like I kept hearing it, like, wake up and draw it. And I was like, I'll draw when I wake up. Then it happened like 3 times in the same night. It was like 3 a.m. Then I finally woke up, and then I hit him with another excuse. I said, I can't draw. And then I hear, just draw it. So I pick up a tablet, and man, I sketch out this hat. It was an abstract hat, like the very first hat that I dropped. And I sketch it out, and then afterwards I just put it away. And it looked good. It was a dope sketch. Put it away. And then after that, man, a couple months had passed, and I went to a football game, now she's my wife, to a football game. And man, I was walking up, and I saw one of my teachers that I haven't seen in a while. And you excited, you got your girl, she cute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, man, I go to the ticket booth, and she's like, hey, Chancellor. I'm like, hey. I'm not calling her. How are you?
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm good. Are you in school? And at this time, I had quit. Like, I went to PRC, and I had quit because I just didn't want to do it no more.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, no, I'm not in school right now. And, like, she just cut the conversation off. And I was walking away, and God told me, he said, that's what Third World is. And I was like, what the heck? What does that mean? So then it was like the abstract art represents me and how I'm different. Everybody is different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like if you look at third world countries, they have value, but it's buried like deep in natural resources, bro. And it's like everybody's value is different. Some people have value that is buried that they haven't put out yet. So that got me on this kick of like, it started as a hat brand. And then I started doing music. Well, I was doing music already, so it kind of just segued into all those different other parts.
Really?
Yeah.
So a hat brand.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is that what your hat is? That's Third World right there.
That's one of them.
That's
Yes,
a
sir.
clean hat. I like
Thanks,
that.
man.
Man,
Thanks.
that's cool. How can you get your hands on a hat like that?
Thirdworld.co.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Links in the description, so you
Links
check that
in the
out.
bio.
Yeah, in the bio, it's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. So I do drops.
Okay.
I don't keep anything like in stock all the time. I'll drop it.
Okay.
It's kind of like a hype brand,
Right.
you know. So,
Got you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, what gave you the idea to get into the cabin sessions? Because it's so, like, where can you tell us where the cabin is? Because I'm watching.
Yeah.
I have production envy. I'm going like, man,
Yeah.
this place is nice.
It's my
Like,
house, man.
This dude. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so getting into that was, bro, like you asking some good questions. Everything has a story. So getting into that, I was having a conversation with my cousin, and I don't know if y'all like into like God or anything,
Yeah.
but like Man, I was having a conversation with my cousin, and I said, it hit me. There's a parable, Matthew 25, of the talents. And it's like that one servant dug a hole, and put his talent in the hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I looked at my cousin, I was like, bro, I'm the one servant with the one talent, because I had all these songs. I had a full album at the time. I had Third World, and I had all this stuff that God gave me, and I wouldn't do anything with it. And I was like, bro, like, I'm the one servant, because like God wasn't pleased with him. And like, man, after that, I went and I was like, dude, I got to get all these songs out. And I was like, as artists, like, we're in our heads so much, and we just like, man, we got to do this big production. We gotta do this. We got to hit the studio. We got to put all these hours. And then the music don't do what you think it's going to do. And you looking crazy. You know, so like, I'm like, how can I capitalize on all this time, and how can I capitalize on my time and get everything out that's in me? And it was the cabin session. So I invited, like, I got a band together. We had like 30 people at our house, and the cabin session started off as like my original music, but then it was like, yo, I need to create a platform for other people, because if I don't feel like doing it one day, I can get other people to do it.
Right.
If that makes sense at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro.
100%.
I was just using what I had, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Just using what I had.
Dude, I love that. I love
Thanks,
that.
bro.
See, Ty told me I'd like you, and he was right. He was 100% right. Because, dude, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Where, especially with COVID, you have to, if you didn't look inward during
Yeah.
that time
Bro.
and look at what you were really putting out and what
Yeah.
you've really done,
Yep.
because it's hard. It doesn't feel good.
It don't.
It's not fun.
It sucks.
But it's, what are you going to do with that?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to move forward? And that's why we have this,
Yeah.
you know, and it's
That's dope, dude.
it wasn't great then, but man, the gift is, and when you're talking about like religion, right?
Yeah.
The whole idea of Christianity is that you're gonna deny yourself some gratification because you want an afterlife. You want to
Yeah.
get to heaven.
Yeah.
You know, if you've indulged in this life,
Yeah.
don't expect the reward later.
Come on.
And that's what it is. That's kind of how it works in all of life,
Yeah.
though. So, man, that's really cool that that's what
Yeah.
you've done.
Thanks, man.
And so religion's important in your life.
I don't like the word religion.
I'm sorry.
I just got relationship.
Like
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah, I don't really look at, because like religion is we can talk about that later, but
Right. Right.
like I just focus on me, my relationship with Christ, make sure I'm always hearing, you know what I mean? Make sure I'm always in a place to hear and to just like get the ideas, because I consider myself the co-founder of Third World. Like if you look at anything where you see Third World, you'll see me as a co-founder. It's because I can't make myself dream, you know, like God gave that to me. So I'm like, bro, I just got to do what, like I have somebody in my head telling me to do these things.
Right.
So it's not me.
And that gives you a special kind of strength.
Yeah.
Man.
And fulfillment, bro.
Yeah.
Fulfillment. Like the process sucks, like being laughed at, people talking about you, but like there's a fulfillment that comes whenever you listen. So that's
And
where I'm at
you're
right
never
now.
alone.
Nope, never.
Man, that's beautiful.
Thanks,
That's beautiful. Well, I want to actually watch some of these videos. The first one is Mo.
Okay.
You got with this guy Mo, and
Yeah.
I'm just stalking your channel, like going through all these videos. But this one, like, I like that you're in it.
Yeah.
I know that we'll get to the selfless production stuff you've done too, which is really cool.
Thanks, man.
But I like that you're in it. What was the inspiration before we play this? What was the inspiration? How did this come about, you and Mo? Because you've done other stuff. It's not just this video. You
Yeah.
have a podcast. Y'all are obviously tight.
Yeah.
What was how did we get to this point, to this video?
To this video, so it started, I met these two guys, Hattiesburg, and at a stoplight. And they are now, like I work with their company, it's called Voxo, and I'm the chief people officer there. So whenever I started with them, they were about to spend like 10 grand on a video. And I was like, yo, wait, I've seen these dudes. I don't know who they are, but I knew one guy. I knew Chris. I knew him. And I said, yo, wait, don't spend that much money. I know some guys who I've been seeing on YouTube. And it was Chris and Mo. And contacted them. And through that relationship, like it just kind of blossomed. Found out Mo was like an incredible rapper. And like Mo told me, because I was, man, he sent me on this huge journey, like right now. He was one of the people. And man, the dude looked me in my face, because I was complaining about, like, as an artist, you want to be booked and all this. And Mo looked at me and he said, why are you waiting to be booked? And I was like, bro, you don't talk to me like that. And he was like, why you waiting to be booked? Like, you got everything you need to go ahead and just do stuff.
Right.
And I was like, okay, bet. And that's where we are now. So
Bro, I love it, man. I like Mo. I hadn't met you either, but man, I like your
he
style.
is dope.
So
dude.
let's check this out.
Sometimes in life we go through trials, tribulations,
And you got a great voice.
situations
Thanks,
that
man.
can
Great
bring
voice.
us to our knees to
I wish I would have opened my eyes.
No. Dude, I would do drum videos. The face,
Yeah.
the groove face
Yeah.
that just happens. You
Yeah.
gotta leave that. You gotta
I
leave
got
it.
you.
put on the whole armor of God. He's fighting for your life. Don't complain about the pain. There's a purpose for this fight.
And is this an original? Or is this a cover? This is an original.
Original.
And declare you will survive, 'cause you will live, you shall not die.
Yeah,
So
man.
lift your head up.
And who's playing keys?
Jalen Cooper
Jalen Cooper.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
from
cool.
Columbia.
Head back and let me hear your battle cry. Let me hear your battle cry.
Now, when you were writing, what's your process like? Is it
So this specific song, I gotta respect this, bro. Hold on one second. This dude called.
Nobody wanna preach, don't nobody wanna walk, don't nobody wanna reach. Like front line, swords up. This is the anthem of warriors. Front line,
Man.
swords up. This is the anthem of warriors. I know you down, I know you think that you are, but turn around. There's a crown to be seized, set for a king and set for a queen. So grab it now. Heads high, steady raise, sunrise in an
So my process when writing, my sister, she actually wrote most of the song, and she gave it to me. She was like, brother, this is a song called Battle Cry. I want you to have it. Elsie. So
Elsie.
she actually wrote most of the song.
Oh, wow.
But my process for writing is very long. It takes me years.
really?
Yeah.
I love
Thanks, bro.
front line, swords up.
this. And I love how the video, if you want to watch the full video, links in our description. And make sure you subscribe to Third World if you haven't already. But I love that when you see afterwards, you left in like y'all talking and
Yeah.
and like him saying, "Oh man, that was
Yes,
dope,"
bro.
you know. Like you can see that it means something to you,
Yeah.
you know. And that's why I wondered with your writing, do you think about the end product as far as like, oh, this is going to inspire people, or do you focus more on the work? Like, is it a nearsighted thing or a farsighted thing?
That's a good question. Man, I think it's a very it's kind of sporadic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll write something, and like I got voice notes for days in my phone,
Right.
and sometimes it'll come like on a drive or something, and I'll just keep going and keep going and keep going. But sometimes it's just like just let me get this out my head. Let me get this like little piece of this little this rhythm or this tune that I hear. Let me get it out my head.
Mm-hmm.
So it is I don't know, man. I kind of don't think about that.
Right.
I don't think about like if it's going to inspire people or whatever. I just kind of do it.
Just focus on the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just focus on it. I want to get it out of me.
Well, and see, I ask you because that's how I feel. Is I have to focus on the work.
Yeah.
Focus on the product like right now,
Yeah.
not thinking about. Hopefully, it has that effect later.
Yeah.
Like people enjoy it, or
Yeah.
it brightens somebody's day or something. But you have to focus on the work, and that's why I like hearing from people who are doing
Yeah.
stuff.
I feel you.
I think that's the trick is not worrying too much about your view count
Yeah.
or
Oh, no,
you know,
bro.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I feel you.
The end result, the product will come if you focus on the
Yeah,
work. you
that's
know?
true.
So that's cool. And so the next one I want to watch, this is Elsie. This is your sister.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
I love her. I'm a fan. Elsie, I love you. Yeah, she wrote this song too. She's
Okay. So
incredible.
this song sounds like it should be this should be like a theme song for like the next season of True Detective or something to me.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like when I
Yeah.
hear it, especially that guitar,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
okay, this is pro level.
Yeah.
This,
She
you're not
is.
just messing around. So this is your sister. So you have like a musical family?
Somewhat. Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys grow up singing or playing music? Or
Man, we grew up. My mom tried to make us sing, but like we would sing in the choir and stuff. But my mom, she tried to make us like lead songs and stuff, and we weren't having it.
Right.
Like we were very rebellious whenever it came to singing. So,
Really?
Yeah.
See, I would think it'd be the other way around.
Nah, bro. Like I've embarrassed my mom on countless occasions, like trying to make me sing. She's throwing water bottles at me, and, like all kind of stuff, like with the top off.
Oh my God!
Like, come on. You know you can do it.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it wasn't. I hurt my back, 11th grade, and I couldn't play baseball no more. Like I couldn't play baseball after high school, and it was like the dude was like, "You got to find another way to get you through college." So then I took singing serious.
Really? Man, that's another thing. See, I played college soccer for 1 year,
Yeah.
and just having the athlete title kind of taken from you is
Oh,
really,
bro.
you have to look inward. It's another one of those looking inward,
Yeah.
like, what am I really doing? I was
Yeah.
an athlete,
Yeah,
so what
dude.
else do I do? Man,
sucks.
that's crazy. Well, I want to. So this is Elsie. She wrote this song.
Yes.
And this is what you're doing with lots of different artists, where you're spotlighting people from the area, basically, and you have all kinds of like all different styles of music too, which is what I really like. That is that you. I mean, it's everybody.
Yeah.
You know, that's awesome. Let's check it out.
Okay.
This is a song called Forgiveless. And it's about knowing that you have to forgive, but not quite being there yet.
Oh,
So,
that's.
here we
I
go.
feel that.
Yeah.
I went down to the river to cleanse my soul, but I can't, no, I won't let it go. I dipped down deep in the cool, cold water and came up clean as I'll ever
Love that
be.
shot too.
Yeah, I do. Thanks, bro.
So do you edit the videos too? That's
Yeah.
all you. Wow.
Of your watery grave and all my sins been washed, but babe,
Bro.
I still can't pray for you. Oh, I still
I love the open
won't
sign.
forgive.
Is there any
yeah.
symbolism behind that?
No. My
Because you could. I'm
old boss
reading
did
into it, man.
Yeah.
I'm reading into it where it's like, no, we're open for business.
Yeah.
Even though you can shut it down, we're still open.
Come on.
Wow.
I like that.
went down to the river.
What is it? The chorus? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, bro.
Man, she's got an incredible voice.
Dude.
Bro, y'all were shy about singing? That's hilarious.
Yeah. Still
Y'all
is.
should have never been shy. Yeah. I'm not trying to tell you how to feel, but you
Yeah.
have no reason to be shy. Oh my God.
You watery grave and all my sins been washed, but babe, I still
Are the drums
can't
programmed?
pray for
Yeah, so that's like a
you.
track
Oh, I
she's singing
still
to.
won't forgive you.
And who?
She was like, I wish you would take those oohs out. I don't like them. I'm like, bro,
No, keep them.
yes,
Keep
dude.
them. Yeah. Especially with just her,
Yeah.
the visual aspect, and then adding the ooze in,
Yeah.
it kills.
Yes, bro.
It kills. Wow, this is so cool, man. I love too, like you look at this. This looks like it's in LA.
Bro, thanks, man. It's in
This looks-
HB.
It's in HB.
MS.
MS. It's in the MS. There you go. The SIP. That's the thing. That's the thing, man. Like so many people look outside of this
Yeah.
place. Like
Bro.
that's the only place you're gonna find value, man.
Hattiesburg is a gym.
Dude.
I'm like, dude, we have so many talented people here that leave and stay. Like, if you gonna leave, bro, come back and start a platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, I ain't going nowhere.
100%.
I'm not going nowhere, bro.
100%. Well, it's such a great home base.
Yeah.
Because you're still. I mean, you're. It's the hub city. You still have. I mean, if you
Everywhere.
want to go to New Orleans, you can go. It's not that far.
It's not.
You know, dude, this is so good. Once again, full video description, links in the description. Man, yeah, you see this and it's like, yeah, why would you ever? You don't need somebody from out of town to do
Nah,
your
bro.
videos. You don't need it.
Nah.
It's all here.
It's
We
all
got it right
bro.
here.
Yep.
Man, this is so cool. This is
Thanks,
so cool. I think it's really great to see you doing this. I think it's really great. It's really great to see anybody being positive.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I want. That's what I want to do now. is I know a lot of people out there, even though things do feel like they're opening back up, and we're trying to close this past year, this very painful chapter in our society's history. I want to see if you could do like a musical pep talk.
Okay.
So we've never tried this before.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a couple. This is really just therapy. I'm just getting some free therapy. So I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say some things that I know that other people are thinking. Maybe some self doubts. Jamie's gonna play a beat for us, and I want you to speak to the audience and tell them everything's gonna be all right.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Make it happen.
A musical pep talk.
Let's see what happens.
Y'all funny, bro. Oh, shoot.
On this edition of Let's See What Happens, we're going to get a musical pep talk because, look, we've all had a tough year.
Yeah.
So let's be positive. Let's be together even when we're not together. So I look on Instagram and I see all these photos, people on the beach living their best life. They seem so happy. And I feel like I can't live up to that standard. I feel like my value is based on what's on the internet.
You are enough. You can do it. Turn that phone off. Yeah.
I'm worried that the beauty standards, I'll never live up to it. I'm worried that I'll never be enough.
You are enough. You can't look on Instagram. They don't have what you have. You're different. You're special. And you are enough. Good enough. You're smart enough. Gosh darn it. People like you. You're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like you.
I feel like I'm all alone. Stuck in my house, my apartment, my job. I feel like no one listens to me. I feel like I dream alone.
Okay.
I feel like I don't have a relationship.
Listen. First of all, you a baller. You got a house and you got an apartment. You making that cheese, dog. You better look in the mirror. You got a lot of things that other people don't have.
You got some assets in your name.
Okay.
Got some assets in your name.
You not a liability.
Maybe I'm someone else now. Maybe I'm someone else now.
Okay.
I look at my bank account. I look at what I own. I look at my world, and it doesn't have the same monetary value I've been told I should have. How do I make myself feel better? How do I realize that I'm not alone? Is there somebody who makes me dream like Chance dreams? Is there somebody I can have a relationship with that can get me through this life?
Bro, you gotta trust the same God I trust. You gotta trust him. So there's this voice. I'm gonna just talk on this one. There's this voice that I always hear, and the Bible says that God speaks in a still small voice. Well, that's how I interpret it. You got so many people interpreting in different ways now, but a still small voice, bro, is always speaking to you. Everything that you want to do that's like the opposite of what that voice does, it never works. So just listen to that voice and learn how to continue to follow it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Learn how to keep listening to that voice, no matter the circumstance, no matter how it's gonna make you look, no matter what friends you might lose. Listen to that voice. It's from the heart. So loud, so loud, so loud, and clear. Yes. I like y'all, bro.
I'm feeling better already. And look,
Yeah.
I'm not the only one. I know people listening to this, watching this.
Yeah.
They take something for what you're doing, man. You're doing something positive. And it's those of you listening, we're all together, even when we're not together. The human race, we're in this together, man. We're We're all brothers and sisters. Whether you're religious, whether you got a relationship with God, whatever you do, there's positivity to be found in negativity, man.
Always.
This is awesome. Are we best friends now? Jeez, dude. Amazing. Make sure you check out Third World on YouTube. We'll link everything, the website, everything in our description. Stay tuned for the next hat drop. Check out the cabin sessions, man. Give our love to Elsie. She's an amazing singer.
When is this dropping?
This is Thursday.
Bro, we have a Thursday. We actually have a Third World production featuring Mo, featuring Anthony Felipe and Jody Boy. So, secret location. Once people buy tickets go up Tuesday. Once they get tickets, they'll have the location. So they'll be rapping, bro. It's production.
Right. And the link to that to buy tickets in the description as well.
Yes,
the description as well. That's awesome. We appreciate you. We hope this gave you some life like it gave us. That's it, man. This was awesome. What a way to meet you, bro.
What a way, bro.
Beautiful.
This is dope, dude.
Beautiful.
Look at this face, bro.
Bro, he doesn't even, that's just him.
It's
not an act.